I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up.
So, I'm here with a video talking about how I tried to be a stripper 3 times. I tried to be a stripper 3 times, okay? And I kind of don't want to say this video, like say the story right now because somebody's here watching me, but it has to be done, it has to be said, and I really want you guys to know the story. So as you guys can see, that intro was super lit. As you guys can see now why I was not chosen to be the stripper, but let's get into the video because you guys really have to understand exactly what happened and why I feel I was not chosen to be a stripper. Okay, so the first time I tried to be a stripper, I was about like 19 years old. I think I was about 19 years old and I was living in LA and I was working full-time. I was a manager at AutoZone and then I also was going to school part-time to become a teacher. And so I was in college, I was working full-time, and I don't know, like, it's just how I am, where I just really want to like make more money, or I want to do something crazy, I want to do something stupid. So I had a boyfriend at the time. It was actually my first love. I was with him and I told him, like, you know, I want to try to be a stripper, and he was all for it. So, you know, we like searched around like strip clubs that had like amateur night or that was hiring and stuff like that. So we found a place in, was it Gardena? I think it was a place in Gardena. I cannot remember the exact city that it was in, but so what happened was I had like packed a bag and stuff, and the bag literally, like, I didn't have anything in the bag. I just had a bag as if like I was going to this place, whatever, and you know, I had to have like an outfit change. My boyfriend at the time, he drove me to the strip club. It was daytime, and because I think we called or something, and they were just like, okay, come through or whatever. So he goes with me, of course, but he doesn't go in with me. So I walk in or whatever, and I had on booty shorts, and I had on like this shirt with my cleavage showing. I don't know why I was dressed like that. I guess I believe that I need to be dressed so they could see like my shape and see my body and see I got something when I walk in, so they could be like, okay, yeah, you're good, you can get on stage. But so I get to the front door or whatever. I go in, it's like super dark. There's a guy in front and he's like, can I help you? And I'm like, oh, I'm here for, you know, amateur night or whatever it was. And he was like, oh, we're not taking no more girls for amateur night. And I'm thinking in my head like, oh, okay, like, but in my head I was just like, you know what, maybe he didn't want me because, like, you know, I look super young, maybe, because even now, like, you know, I'm super old, but everybody still think I'm like a baby. Everybody think I'm like 19 or 21 years old. So at that point I was probably looking like 13 or 14, even though I was 19 years old. And so I walked out or whatever, and I'm just like, wow, like, he really didn't want me. But now thinking back, I'm like, maybe it's because I came in there with some booty shorts on with my ass hanging out, already ready to get up in there and go and stuff. Or they probably want somebody that's going to walk in conservative and then get up on the stage and do some ratchet, crazy stuff. I don't know. I have no idea. So that was the first time. So I gave up at that point. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just not, maybe they're not looking for somebody that looked like me or shaped like me or whatever have you. So a few years later, I was about, I think I was about 21 or 22 at the time. And was I still working at AutoZone at this time as a manager? It was either at the end of my career there or I was not working there anymore. And then me and my older sister, we were talking about it, like, you know what, like I've always wanted to be a stripper, like we should try to do it, whatever. And my older sister, she's like super skinny, but she has like a really big butt or whatever, and I guess she wanted to try whatever. So once again, I get online and I'm like looking around all these places to figure out who would hire me as a stripper or whatever. So I called this one place, and I don't know who answered it, but it was a guy. And I said, hi, are you guys hiring strippers right now? He was like, yes, we're always hiring strippers or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, like what's the address? And so he gives us the address, and it's like an LA area. So I this time I actually could, like, you know, be ready to like get dressed at the club or whatever. So I had on just some pants and a shirt and like a jacket or whatever. And I had my bag with like, you know, heels and like lingerie and stuff like that. So when I get on the dance floor, because I'm sure they're going to want us to like audition or whatever. So me and my sister, we drive all the way to the strip club, and it looked like a little rinky-dink strip club or whatever. And I noticed that it was a group of like Mexicans outside or Hispanics outside. So I'm like, oh shit, like this is a Spanish club or whatever. So I looked at my sister and I was like, you still want to go? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay, let's go in. So we walk up to the door, and they're like, we told them like we're here to, you know, audition because we heard that you guys need new strippers, or you want new strippers. And the lady was like, no, we're not looking for new strippers. And I was like, well, we talked to the guy on the phone and he said that you guys are looking for strippers, that's why we came all the way down here. She was like, well, he doesn't know anything, he's just a security guard or the doorman or something like that. And I'm just like, so why would he tell us to come all the way down here if he was just the doorman? Like, why would you even get our hopes high like that or whatever? So in my head, I'm like, they probably just don't want me because I'm black and this is a Spanish strip club. And I don't know, that's what I thought. But you guys, I'm trying to tell y'all, I can dance to some Spanish music. Like, y'all seen that intro? A matter of fact, let me show you guys right now how I would dance to some Spanish music. So as you guys can see, dude, I can get into some Spanish music too, okay? So don't put it past me, okay? Don't put it past me. I can dance to some Spanish music. I can dance to whatever music, okay? So after that, you know, I was just like, okay, you know what? I guess it's just, you know, maybe, I don't know. I just gave up. I didn't say like it wasn't for me. I didn't say they didn't want me. I didn't say that. I was like, no, I just gave up, whatever, because I don't know. It was just maybe it wasn't for me. I don't know. So after that, I ended up, you know, giving up on it. I was about 25 years old, and I told myself, like, how was I trying to be a stripper and I don't know any pole tricks? I've never even tried to dance on a pole before. Like, what, you know, what if I can't do it? And so when I was about 25 years old, you know, I was going to school for something else now. I was going to school for a dental assisting, and there was this pole dancing class, like in what's that? It's not Sun City. What's that city called? Culver City? Babe, is there a place called Culver City in LA?
Yeah.
Okay. In Culver City, there was this this pole dancing class. So I convinced one of my friends to take a pole dance class with me, and she was like super religious, super Christian girl, but I thought she's Catholic. I think she was super Christian. And I convinced her to take this class with me. I was telling her, like, girl, it's gonna be exercise, we're gonna be good or whatever. So we get in there, you know, I sign up for the class and stuff like that, and we get in, this is the intro, like super intro, like this is like the introduction. You ain't never touched a pole before in your life. Let me tell you guys, I have to give it up to the strippers. They are strong. Because I barely took one little introduction class. We didn't do no flip-flop, no nothing. We just twirled around that thing one little time, and my upper body was dead. It was shot. Like, I was like, how in the hell did I think I was going to be a stripper if I can't even handle an intro course at a stripper class? Like, it was horrible, dude. Like, I was in there like feeling like I was swole, I was buff. I was like, oh my god, like this is killing me. How do they do this? How do they do it? So I ended up going to one more class after that, because I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try this one more time. I can't give up. Like, I'm gonna try to do this, like not only just to be a stripper or just to, you know, just to look sexy if I get a pole in my house, because I plan on having a pole in my house even though I don't know how to use the damn thing. So I'm just like, okay, let me try this one more time. So I take the intro class again, the intro class, same class. I still couldn't get it. I still couldn't do it. I couldn't twirl right. My hands were too sticky, something. It wouldn't slide up and down the pole. I don't know what the hell was going on, but I realized at that moment, I cannot be a stripper. No matter how much I want to do that at night while going to school and working another job, because that's just who I am, it's just not gonna work. It sounds good, sound fun, but I can't do it. And that's what it is. I tried to be a stripper 3 times. It ain't for me. But I'm still gonna dance like I'm sexy though. Alright, you guys. So I am planning on doing a Q&A. If you guys can go ahead and just drop some questions in the comment section. And I cannot wait to throw out a Q&A for you guys, because so many questions is being thrown my way about the sugar daddy stuff, about everything. So go ahead and just drop some questions in the comment section, and I'll make sure I will answer them if they're not all crazy or whatever. Okay, so I'll see you guys on my next video. Make sure you guys support not just my story times. Go ahead and watch my hair videos if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look. I will link it right here, and I cannot wait to see you guys on the next video.